As we continue to trek across the landscape of glittery Las Vegas, a place where I have spent many years of my life, where I have won big and I lost everything. As we trek across the landscape of Las Vegas, through movies and music, we step into the bad parts of all the glitz and glitter, the darkness, the thing that is easy to do in Las Vegas, and that is to die. It is easy to tear yourself apart in Las Vegas. It is easy to rip out your soul. But every once in a while, someone wins. And that's why we do it, right? The movie Leaving Las Vegas has Nicolas Cage in a role that is actually completely deserving of the Academy Award. Elizabeth Shue is astounding. We hadn't heard from her in so long, since like Karate Kid, Back to the Future 2 days. And then she shows up in Las Vegas. There's a Star's Death walking tour where famous people died in Las Vegas. Yeah. So in leaving Las Vegas, he was successful. And he was married and he was going along. And alcohol rips him apart. And whatever that is, it could be alcohol, it could be gambling, it could be drugs, it could be women, it could be action figures or food, whatever that addiction is. When it's personal, when you don't share it with the other person, then you gotta go. And Las Vegas is not where you go to get better. Figured that out the hard way. In leaving Las Vegas, he's an alcoholic. And you see someone that you just keep thinking is going to get better. You just keep thinking everything's going to be okay. Somehow they'll figure it out. Somehow it feels different on film than it does in real life. But stories like those come and go all day long in Las Vegas.
We peer into the mines of reality as we dig in the ore of the earth, as we truckadeo through the buckaloo.
1986 anytime I want to.
The Can-Can's such a pretty show. It will steal your heart away. But backstage, back on Earth again, all them dressing rooms are gray.
I absolutely love watching movies on a rainy, cloudy afternoon. And he's like, what do you want, a picture or something? And I was like, no. And I like shook his hand, and then he's like, oh, okay. He's like, and then he like went on. It was like kind of, he was, you know, nobody ever has time for my shit. But I like, you know, we were kids. We worked for a concert company, and even before that, we were going to concerts, and we would always meet like the freaking bands and stuff, and all of that, and pictures, and Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You know, like Keanu Reeves was in Dog Star, and so, you know, we got to meet him and get pictures and stuff. And Jack Black was really funny when, like, for Tenacious D, like, get stuff signed. You know, like, we were just meeting people. It was anyway, so I met Hunter. Back to the books. So when I read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I read it during a time when I had never been to Las Vegas in my life until I went with my friend and his family. They were going out there and they let me go along. And you know, if you're not used to me, a long car ride is probably a lot, because I can talk a lot and I don't stop. Maybe I should look into that. Anyway, so I went there, and my friend and I got to basically run around Las Vegas, and it was a great time. And I was reading Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and then the movie came out not too much longer after that, and then I moved to Las Vegas several times. I went to school in Las Vegas, and I basically tried to live like a Hunter Thompson lifestyle, which is completely true for him, and he survived it. But it's not something that a normal man can survive. And plus, my writing's not as good as his, so, you know, it didn't come out of it. I did write one whole book about Las Vegas. It's called Unholy Land, and I spent months like going out every night and getting into adventures and crazy stuff. And you can read all about that stuff in the adventures of. I have tons of books. Go buy them and read them. All right, send me thousands of dollars and I'll sign them. Anyway, so I have run around in Las Vegas in every way that Hunter Thompson did. I have been in every single casino. I worked for Las Vegas Hilton for a long time, and I was a security guard there. I was a nighttime security guard, and like overnight. And I actually worked there for a while. I worked my way up, like in a parking lot, and then I was a bike guy. I had to have a pistol. It was a whole thing. Try riding a bike with a pistol when you don't agree with those things. But it was a great time in Los Angeles. Look, Unholy Land is about all the bad stuff that can happen to you. My book, Unholy Land, about Las Vegas, is about all the bad stuff that can happen to you because, you know, I ran into a lot of shit in my life. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Stop saying that. Life's fucking awesome. But the big thing that Las Vegas has done for me is Las Vegas gave me, Las Vegas sort of took my life at one point, but then gave me one so much better. And all through it, there's been this work of literature about Las Vegas. And, you can read all the history about it and all of that. It's, it happened 2 different times. When they made the movie, they put it all together because that's how movies are made. And the soundtrack is beautiful, and Johnny Depp is perfect. Absolutely love Johnny Depp, and Benicio del Toro as Victor Casa is he's just so damn good. And Benicio del Toro, oh my, right? What was it, Traffic? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's Traffic. I think he won the Academy Award. He got an Academy Award for that. Anyway, he's amazing in it. And then you got Christina Ricci, that whole creepy thing. But Johnny Depp really. I mean, I've never met Johnny Depp, but after meeting Hunter Thompson and then meeting, or then watching the movie, it was so good. It was so right there. It was so, I mean, his speech pattern was sped up for, like I didn't even talk. It was my stuttering. But his speech pattern was sped up a little bit, but he really captured Hunter. And so in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas I've woken up in a hotel room that same way. I have, and again, all of my adventures are in the books. But we are going to go on the adventure tonight with Hunter S. Thompson. And we are going to look at his writing, and we are going to look at a little Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and we'll talk a little bit about it, and we'll have a good time.
Thank you for watching that video. Please like, subscribe, and share. May the Force be with you. And from the banks of the river we rode on and on into the dark light. On and on until the morning came and sang and then sank. On and on until there was no more. Till the road rose up to meet us. Until the water sank below us. And the stars shined above. We made our way across the west. Down through the hearts of the desert sun. Down past the glittering blackness of the night. On through the truck stops, over the highways, past the mountains.